Let me be clear about something from the start. The violet flame is not a tool for manifestation, but it can help a lot with manifesting. Watch my video to learn more. The violet flame comes from the seventh light ray, which is the violet ray of mercy, forgiveness, alchemy, and transmutation. Manifestation happens on the fifth light ray, which is the green ray. This is the ray of truth, science, and precipitation. However, the violet flame can make a tremendous difference in your success or lack of success in manifesting. Let's look first at how precipitation is defined and at the commonly known process on how to precipitate. In this video, I will use the words manifestation and precipitation interchangeably. Precipitation means bringing something down from the invisible world of energy into a physical manifestation. This can be an object or a situation or circumstance. There are two forms of precipitation, direct and indirect. For both types, you first create a strong, detailed image of what it is you want to precipitate. This mental image then attracts light substance from the universe to create the object or situation you would like to precipitate. In direct precipitation, the practitioner has so much mastery that the object appears immediately. Think of the Bible story of Jesus Christ multiplying a few breads and fishes to feed 5,000 people. That was a powerful demonstration of direct precipitation. But for those of us who don't yet have that kind of mastery over energy, precipitation usually works indirectly. This means that we put a desire out there and the universe brings it to us at its own time and in a way that usually involves other people or circumstances that we would not have foreseen. For instance, you may need a certain amount of money to make an important trip, and out of the blue, a friend offers you this money. In this video, we will look at indirect precipitation, how the violet flame can help you with it. If you're interested in direct precipitation, I'll let you know in a few minutes where to find more information from the Ascended Masters about this topic. Let's look at the commonly known steps of manifestation in indirect precipitation. First, definition. Most of us know that if you want to manifest something in your life, you first need to define what it is you want. Many, including myself, do this in the form of a vision board or treasure map. You may also want to write down what you want to manifest. Some people even write down daily a certain number of times what it is they want to manifest. Just a word of caution, for precipitation to work well, you want to make sure that what you are trying to precipitate is not just based on greed or selfishness or worse, such as a desire to hurt some other part of life with what you are trying to manifest. If it is something you really need, the universe responds much better and faster to your attempt to precipitate. 2. Visualization. Whatever you want to precipitate, you visualize. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in manifesting your dreams. The more accurately you visualize, the better. It's very helpful to visualize your precipitation goals right before going to sleep. This anchors them firmly in your subconscious mind. It overrules your own negative can't do it self-talk, so the precipitation process can continue undisturbed for a number of hours. Also, it is very important to feel what you are visualizing. Feeling energy is a powerful magnet for attracting what you want to precipitate. Affirmations. Affirmations are a great tool to accelerate what you want to manifest. Affirmations should use the words I am to be in present tense. For example, I am a teacher who earns $100,000 per year. The more you use these affirmations, the stronger you convince your subconscious mind of the truth of the affirmation. Positivity. The more positive you are, the faster you manifest. Your thoughts are energy. The more positive they are, the higher you raise your vibration and the better you can manifest. Gratitude. The more you acknowledge what you already have and the more you thank God and the universe for what they have given you, the better and faster results you get. By giving thanks in advance for the things you want to manifest, you confirm that you already have what you want or need. You are no longer in a state of wanting, but of having. You are already living your dream life, at least in your feeling world, which will make it a reality faster than you can imagine. Now that we've reviewed these steps of manifestation, let's look at why and how the violet flame can help you in manifesting what you want. Creating the right thought forms. As I said earlier in precipitation, it's very important to ask for things that you really need or that can help you make other people's lives better. If we're honest, we all have lots of desires for things that don't really matter, such as status and wealth beyond what we need. The universe helps us with what we need, not necessarily with what we want. So our precipitation efforts need to be attuned to what is best for us. The vial flame can help tremendously with sorting this out. You can direct it into your desires to make sure they are not egoistical but beneficial for all life. Just ask for guidance in this sorting process and use the vial flame mantra, I am a being of violet fire, I am the purity God desires. Third eye visualization. As I explained, visualization has a powerful impact on our manifestations. In order to visualize, you need your third eye chakra, which is the chakra that anchors the green ray or fifth ray. Many of us have clogged and polluted third eyes and need to cleanse them first, because when they are clogged or polluted, they cannot visualize what you want or materialize the wrong things in the wrong way. Also, due to the endless bombardment with visual stimuli in our modern culture, many people have difficulty visualizing. They try to, but they just see a black screen. The violet flame can cleanse your third eye and make it work perfectly. You can use the simple mantra and cleanse your third eye chakra. My third eye is the center of violet fire. My third eye is the purity God desires. If you'd like to cleanse all of your chakras and your whole being, watch my video Unlock Radiant Energy, Violet Flame Chakra Cleansing Meditation. Transmuting old records of negativity that interfere with our materialization capabilities. I'd say that about 99% of us have issues with wrong subconscious beliefs that don't match our conscious beliefs about what we want and need. We all have records of negativity from former lifetimes that interfere with our materialization abilities. They block us from attracting exactly what we need. It's not easy to change these subconscious beliefs, but the violet flame can work miracles by going to work to transmute these records and blockages. For example, many people have a subconscious sense of unworthiness that comes from many experiences in this life and past lives where we have been put down or belittled. So in our outer mind, we try to convince ourselves that we are worthy of having a great job or responsible position, but our subconscious believes that we are not worthy and sabotages our conscious attempts to better our lives. It does this, for instance, by causing us to make stupid mistakes that we then use to prove to ourselves that we actually are not worthy of what we want. The violet flame is a wonderful tool to transmute these old records and imperfect self-images. As soon as you become aware of one of these old sabotaging patterns, ask the Ascended Masters and the angels to transmute it and then give your violet flame decrees. As you do so, visualize these old patterns being burned to a crisp and see the new you emerge fully into your present life. By the way, many people believe that hypnosis is a good way to change these subconscious beliefs, but the Ascended Masters strongly advise against it. Why? Look for an explanation in the notes below this video. Avoid manifestation accidents. We all want certain things, but sometimes we don't think about the consequences or what could go wrong in the process. I have a funny example myself. One day I decided that I needed a new hair clip because I didn't like my old one anymore. I thought about the color and the shape I wanted. Then I let go of the thought. A short while later, the hair clip I was using happened to have fallen on the floor, and guess what? I stepped on it and it broke. My mom gave me one of her hair clips that looked like the one I had imagined, so that's an indirect precipitation. I still got what I wanted, but I actually didn't want the old hair clip to break. I still could have used it or gifted it to someone else. Another example of the devil being in the details. I am sure we all have thought at one point in our lives of something we wanted, and then we got it, but it wasn't what we really wanted or needed. Imagine wanting a green car and saying, I want a green car. You were probably thinking of something like this. But then, actually, you got this. We need to be specific and describe exactly in great detail what it is that we want. The violet flame can then help us with a perfect process in preventing such accidents from materialization. Surrender your desires to what is best for you. Lastly, here's a key to precipitation that is often overlooked. As I said earlier, we don't want to be greedy and we don't want to try to materialize things or situations that aren't right for us at any given time. A great way to avoid making karma with our precipitation efforts is to surrender them to the universe. Here are some mantras that can help you with that. This or something better, Father. Not my will, but thine be done. Both of these mantras adjust our will to the will of the universe for our lives. We can then pursue precipitation in the knowledge that the universe will give us the best things that we need to live our lives to the fullest. If you want to learn about direct precipitation, check out the book Saint Germain on Alchemy, Formulas for Self-Transformation. I'll include the book link in the description below this video. Links included in this video might be affiliate links. If you purchase a product or service with the links that I provide, I may receive a small commission. This helps me to continue providing you with free content. Start today with using the Vial Flame so you can make your dreams come true. It is never too late. Your future is in your hands. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching and have a great Vial Flame day.